Bodegas, bars, kiosks, and corner stores. People in Germany visit them almost every day, often on their way to or from work.
It's like a little family here.
You leave feeling good inside.
You don't have company like this at home. It's here.
Places for social interaction are more important than ever. More and more people in Germany are feeling isolated and lonely. Society seems to be splintering, hostility growing. Do these small shops build community? What challenges do they face? In Berlin, the convenience store has become something of an institution. Germany's capital is filled with over 1,000 of these small shops, often on every corner. They offer the basics of daily life and often much more. Tuncer Karabalut has run his convenience store for 4 years. He's well known and well liked in the neighborhood.
We also do a bit of social work for the people in the neighborhood.
Berlin's convenience store concept originated in the former East Germany. The idea was to give workers on the night shift a chance to pick up a few necessities on the way home. Tuncer keeps his store open until 2 a.m. on weekdays and 3 a.m. on weekends. Supermarkets in Germany often close at 8 or 10 p.m. and are closed on Sundays.
Shopkeepers always get the short end of the stick. They sometimes work 14, 15, or 16 hours a day.
Many convenience stores offer more than just drinks, snacks, and cigarettes. Their owners have to stay flexible to get by, so they keep finding new ways to make money. As more post offices close in Germany and mail order shopping grows, offering postal services can bring in some extra income.
You get about 30 to 40 euro cents per package, depending on its size, weight, and where it's going. About 30 to 40% of postal customers also pick up something else, so it pays off. But the postal business by itself wouldn't pay off. How's it going? Hey, this is the best man here. They call him Uncle on the streets. You always meet friends here. That's what I love so much about this place.
It has a homey feel. You know all the employees and they know you, so you end up talking.
If you want a late-night snack, you just pop in here.
Beverage sales, especially beer, are crucial to the convenience store's survival.
We got new merchandise today. Our shop is known for having over 250 brands of beer.
A chilled beer after work was what these stores offered in East Germany too. In the summer, they almost turned into pubs.
If you're on your way to a party, you might grab another one for the road. Or people gather outside, sometimes 30, 40, or even 50 people.
Even in winter, when it's freezing, people come in for a bottle of beer, not always because they're thirsty.
It's a social occasion. You meet people. Sometimes really nice people.
Thank you. When I just want to have a quick drink before the party, what we're doing now, things like that, like, you know, just quick and dirty.
Everyone in the neighborhood depends on Tuncer Karabalut and his team.
Sometimes I want to go home, but I can't because people want to chat. They come here with problems, maybe with their partner, the kids, or the neighbors, and they just need to talk it out. It happens all the time. I think it's the same at other convenience stores.
The kiosk, also known as a refreshment stand or snack bar, is the counterpart to the convenience store in many Western German cities. Many people have childhood memories of them. Their numbers are dropping, but thousands of kiosks are still open in the Ruhr region. Mansour Faraji divided his Dortmund kiosk into sections.
This is the German side, The other side is the Persian side. On weekends, one side does better, usually because of a soccer game. Sometimes when a family from the home country shows up, the other side does better.
Mansour Faraji is from Iran. He's had his shop for 10 years. 3 years ago, he added a Persian delicacy section and made his kiosk a hub for cultural exchange.
I enjoy selling things from our culture. Many people don't know much about us. Many people mix up our countries, thinking Iran is Iraq. Many under 20 don't know about our country. I want to show our country and culture to as many people as I can. That will take time. It won't happen overnight. 2 or 3 years aren't enough. Excuse me, I've got customers.
He works in just over 20 square meters of space. Mansour is proud of his selection of over 360 items, and his customers like them too.
Since he has everything, I can get cake on Fridays. I can get groceries. Everything. I come here a lot because the atmosphere is very friendly. It's nice. There's always something new, always something to try.
Once a year, Mansour travels to Iran to check on merchandise and suppliers. He knows he'll never get rich from his business, no matter how much work he puts in.
I only take Mondays off because I work 12 hours a day. We're open every day from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I only take short vacations. I can't close for more than a week or 4 or 5 nights because people wouldn't accept that.
These days, most kiosks are run by immigrants like Mansour. He lives right next door. Sometimes his daughter comes by after school. He feels close to many people in the neighborhood.
I deal with lots of people. Kids under 10 buy chewing gum, gummy bears, and other things. Then there are the 70 to 80-year-olds from many cultures. Lots of foreigners I recognize as neighbors, doctors, engineers, and so on, educated people, school children, college students. That's what I like most, having contact with so many people. I enjoy coming to work every day.
Sociologist Paul Eisewicht knows why kiosks, corner shops, and snack bars are so important.
Their basic function is simple, convenient shopping nearby. This was especially true for kiosks in the past, before the internet or television. These were places that traded in information, newspapers of course, but also the gossip exchanged between the sellers and customers.
He's often amazed at how flexible kiosk owners can be. They have to constantly adapt their offerings to meet changing times, needs, and tastes.
The business is always under pressure from delivery services, online shopping, and supermarkets with longer hours. So the conditions for the business are tough, and that presents a real challenge.
The Ruhr region's kiosks have even been declared an intangible world heritage. Like the kiosk and the convenience store, Germany's pubs are another hub for daily social interaction. People usually come here after work, but between 2012 and 2022, the number of pubs in Germany dropped by about 30%. A pub evening in Wechmar. In the past, a crowded pub on a Friday night was the rule. Now it's more an exception, one that happens just once a month.
We've been open for half an hour and the pub is packed. I don't think it'll slow down now. They enjoy it. Word has spread and people are coming from other villages. That's great, just as we imagined it.
Wechmar, with a population of about 3,000, is in Thuringia in eastern Germany. Jörg Fallstich was born here, and he wants to see a lively community. He's also president of the soccer club.
We used to have 8 pubs, now we have none, and it's the same in the surrounding towns.
The disappearance of pubs, especially in rural areas, is a big problem. Inflation, COVID, a shortage of workers, there are many causes. Wechmar's last pub closed in 2022. It's missed by many. Looking for a solution, local people came up with a new idea. Now, the former inn Zum Goldenen Löwen comes back to life once a month. 15 people teamed up to launch the Wechmar Pub Evening initiative. They do all the work themselves, on a voluntary basis.
We divide up the jobs differently each time, depending on who's available. Serving customers, pouring beers, washing up, or helping in the kitchen. And there's all the prep on Thursday and the cleanup on Saturday. So we're back here early in the morning at 9 o'clock.
Wechmar has held 22 pub evenings since 2023. Zum Goldenen Löwen opens for business every last Friday of the month.
For us, it was important for it to be an event that happens once a month, something that would work for everyone, something everyone could look forward to. It brings more life and togetherness to the town. Since we don't have a real pub anymore, it's nice to have one every 4 weeks.
It's really nice. It's a feeling of togetherness, and it's fun.
You don't have company like this at home. It's here.
And what do they talk about?
Not politics. That would go in the wrong direction. It doesn't belong here. Ultimately, we come here to forget our daily routines.
For chit-chat.
We don't argue here. That's the important part. You can have differences of opinion, but in the end, everyone comes together.
With everyone working as volunteers and the town providing the space, the drinks cost very little. That helps bring people together.
Prices in regular pubs are relatively high. A beer costs 4 to 5 euros these days, partly because of payroll costs. But we're selling drinks for 2 euros, and people really appreciate that.
The Wechmar Pub Evening is a huge success. Now 2 neighboring towns are adopting the volunteer-run pub concept.
Actually, I just do it for the fun of it, because it's our town and because I live here. It's not a burden. We enjoy it, and that's what makes it so nice.